I know my work today. It is simply make money, as much money as we can. And how about we just start with a little bit of this, because until I open the gate for the truck the first time, time hasn't actually started yet. Time is just a myth. Is this my breakpoint? No, I'm glad that that's not simulated, honestly. Bucks for boxes. Okay, let's get... That was creepy. Why is that cat sitting there? Excuse me. Do you want wares? Okay, good. Fine. Let's get out of here. Well, purchase a scanner conveyor from the shop. Yes, I would love to. Require a second warehouse. Yeah, I have that. Let's just get going here. Give me things. What I want to do. Honestly, just make money. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to purchase another scale, but since we're going to upgrade that in just like a minute to be a automatic conveyor scanner, I'm not sure that is really necessary. 25 pounds, you are good. What is that? Soport country. Soport is good. RRR, and this is where the scanner would come in handy, but that's fine. 391754720. Sounds good, and you want to be going by truck. No problem at all, sir. Let me service that. You can hop on here, and let's get the new ones. The new friends out. How many boxes do I get through in a day? I don't know. The first 2 days I did 40, but there was also... Oh, VUCA. And this guy, I haven't completed this one yet, but I have started it, and it's destined. Don't fuss about inspection, just get them the parcels. Okay. Nope. Where's my... Someone left the van disappeared, but the parcel, sorry, this is parcel simulator, not packet simulator, was still there. They say don't fuss about inspection. They don't care which one is what. So let's see if they're going to give me 325 bucks for this, like they promised. Yes, they did. Wonderful. What's my next contract? You should just pick one up while you're in between two packets doing nothing. Good idea, sir. 4.29, that's pretty much everything, so we can get that one down. Implant, looks like that, and you are a truck. Wonderful, good to see you. Let's pop you up in here. Are you real? You are fake. Here's the thing. In the first time that I recorded this for the demo, I made a huge pile of as many packets as I possibly could. And that was all fun and games until I had to actually clean that up. And I seriously got dizzy. I understand that you may be getting dizzy too because of all the things that I'm doing here, but that was really, really bad. This is a printer icon. That's not really a thing. So I'm trying to stay away from going wild on the pile of packets that I kind of have here, because I do know that we have enough turnaround and flipping things and all that stuff already. So yeah, let's just keep it light. And surprisingly, most of the packets, once you get a couple things unlocked, are the packets that are, excuse me, a 17.42 for an E, yes, are the packets that are denied. And I think that's, I don't know, maybe that's interesting. Schmello, are you a thing? I don't think you're a thing. Let's Strantham, so get out of here. And as you can see, I haven't used the scanner. It's not very common. 8 point some pounds, you're too heavy. And you don't have to use it. I mean, some of these may have bad barcodes, but most of them just... You can see the barcode when it's bad. A B and an airplane. Okay, get you out of here. Yes, denied. Beautiful. I am looking forward to the time when I can see how crazy I can go with all the conveyor belts, because for right now, I still have to do a lot of running. I hope that at some point, this can turn into a no more running required at all ever. But we're just gonna have to wait and see until that's really a thing. Someone didn't like one of my packets. Must have been a delivered one. And that happens. That happens. Not just because you're talking about stuff, it's also because sometimes that just happens. Ish, dollars, monies. And we can actually purchase all the things that I wanted. So, the scale thing is very annoying. I have not gotten any Soport parcels today. They have to be valid and inspected too, so that's a little more difficult. But that's okay. What is this one? Strange request delivery. Have asked for one valid inspected parcel with no something, and I just get a little bit of money for it. That's fine. But let's get the important things out of the way. Automation. Yes. Sticker checker. Don't care. Scanner. Yes. Please. Right now. Go. Can get delivered today. And with that, I would think we need at least a few more conveyors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I don't know. At least these come by relatively often. There's only a small $25 delivery fee, which is totally fine. But now we have a couple more $100 left over, which is all I really cared about in the end. Because we should be able to go out here and say trash, money. Woohoo! That's a terrible minigame, by the way. But we have our conveyor belts, and yeah, the weight machine should make life so much easier, and I should be able to sell the other scale that we have sitting over there, because obviously that's only used for manual labor, and who wants to do manual labor if you can automate this stuff, right? Right. So let's see what pretty things we can build. This is all on extremely tight quarters for now, but I'm gonna let this be because I don't want to invest into the second. Oh, no, wait. I was gonna say I don't want to invest here yet, but I can. Which means we probably need some extra conveyor belts so we can make this thing actually do the thing. Yeah, I completely forgot that this was already kind of available to us, which is super exciting. Excuse me. So what we really need is a combination conveyor, and I don't know that we have enough money for that at this stage, so it may just have to wait until tomorrow for these guys to all come through. Now you say E, you are definitely good on the money, and you are going to yada dimidada. Again, really don't know where that is, but there we go. There was one behind me that just failed the inspection, so that was a beep beep beep. And this one has a wrong number, so that's perfect. Let's get rid of you on that conveyor belt. Thank you very much. That one looks happy. This one is definitely denied, so you come here, print denial, and there you go. Nice and quickly. Yeah, getting rid of that scale sitting right there and doing the things should make my life relatively easy. Congrati again, and you are appropriate. That's nice. And then we have this number makes sense. 338557072. Okay, last one is happy. Great. How much? I would love it if we can have enough money to actually make the next step possible. I'm not sure that we're gonna get there today. This one is this one is full. That's like another $300 on top of what we already have. $500 almost. That is like 15 conveyors that we can build. Yes, we can make this happen. Let's make it happen. Let's waste all of our money on conveyors. This one is an important one. I have to put this one right in the middle. But the others, I really just need the straight ones. So as many as I can afford right now, which is not 10. I know that because, well, I was close. Check out. Yep, give me all the things. I'm going to set this up and make it pretty, and you will like it. Got it? Good. This one should give us some money back, though, right? How's this work? I put it in there, click the button, and $50. That was worth it. Not. Guess what day it is? It's the day to figure out if whatever we just did was worth it. And I have a good feeling. I did get a curved piece too, and a couple more pieces just to make things work. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't tried it out yet because that's lame. So let's figure out what we're going to do next. Did we leave anyone in here? Nope, that looks good. So welcome to the shop. Yep, that looks like a real warehouse. That's exactly what we would expect to see here. And hopefully this is enough. I have a feeling that there is not enough conveyor belts on this side, but we're just going to have to see how all of that plays out. So let's just get a couple things moving here. That one already has a red, so you can go on there. You also have a red one. You can go over here, and our scale is not overloaded already, but it's becoming a race. This is one of the reasons why I call it Amazon Warehouse Simulator, because as far as I understand, this is what it is. I've never worked on one, so maybe I should just be quiet because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I don't necessarily have the best of things heard about the thing that is the Amazon warehouse workplace. So let's just see how this works. Country-wise, you want to go to Strentum. Strentum totally looks like that, so good job, proud of you. And at this point, obviously, it just becomes a question of how much automation do you want to add to your system, and the answer to that is all of it. But how much time do you want to invest to actually get to that point? I don't know, but this one is already green, so you can go down here. You're also already green. You want to go all the way to there. Cool. And what do you want? You would like to go to Strentum with truck stuff. Okay. Looks like our red side of our green side of approved packages is also getting overflowing or overfilled. None of those words were English, but I'm trying to unpack packages here, and that seems to be going to my head just a little bit. That number looks semi-reasonable, so that's good. The weight we know is already okay, so Molland, I do believe that that is Molland indeed, so we can continue this. I am kind of excited to get to more of the automated pieces because I want to build something big. I want to build something interesting. That's a rocket ship. I don't think we're going to do rocket ship anytime soon. But yeah, I want to build something big that actually is automated enough. And I don't know what the end game of automation is. I don't know that you can automate all the jobs, or that you're just going to get some of the jobs automated and you still have to do enough of the individual tasks every day to do whatever you feel like doing. No idea. And then there's also a question, how are you going to sort out your things? Because I know that there's a green sort out sticker, and I'm imagining that there is a shipping type sticker sorter as well. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of wild card. I don't know. The thing that I'm excited about is this is the first part of the full version that wasn't actually available at all in the demo, which is this sorter, which obviously does make a big difference because I think what I did before was just kind of, that's a burger sign, was kind of make a barrage of weight scales to figure out how we're going to make that work. But I don't have to do that this time, and I'm excited about that. Weight is good, Strenton is good, number is 773-082. Well, it's a new day, so time to clean up again, and I found out one thing that I didn't think about before. So the first chute has trains and trucks for delivery, but trains and trucks are not always available. For example, right now, there's no train. Valid submission, I have 8, but I thought honestly that today would be a pickup for that too, and parcel types, no. Where's the thing? There should be a... I expected to see the pickup days, and I know that there was a place for that at some point. AI, interesting, but yeah, you cannot send this because there are real pieces in there, so I can't just stuff that thing full with everything that I want it to. Same thing, obviously, over here. No, nothing goes there, and then the trash one kind of works. But we are low on money, which is a little annoying because the next thing that I would like to get to is the country scanner. So we have weight. We could do the sticker checker right now, but honestly, I still don't feel like that's really worth it. But we can't actually get this one yet because... Why? Oh, tier 7. Ooh, can't get the country scanner or the serial scanner, so... In that case, we should just get the sticker checker that will really just check if you're green or red by default, but I can see that without doing anything, so there's absolutely no reason for this guy to exist yet. So what we really have to look for is, where do I get the next warehouse from? So warehouse tier 3, sure, it's one of these guys, obviously. I go there, it's 1300, oh, come on! Alright, well, gotta get a little more sweaty before we can get that one going, but that is, I suppose, just part of the draw. All right, so there's a lot of packages sitting here, and I realize that I am not taking full advantage of what the game is giving me, and there's one specific thing that I've never tried, and I kind of feel like now's probably the best time to do it, because this is just not moving fast enough, and there's so many boxes I have to look at. So what have I not done? I have not looked at the serial number scanner. Yes, I don't mind using the serial number scanner down here, but honestly, it should be relatively easy, and I just want to see how it works when I play with this. While I'm getting that, how about we just get a couple other things too? A pallet, I want one red and one green, that's good and bad, and then I would like a storage rack, they're 500. I probably don't have that much, 755, no, I have enough. Okay, I want another storage rack. Okay. But if you get a storage rack for red, well, make it green, honestly. Storage rack, get rid of that one, get the green one, because we apparently get more of those, and we have a green storage rack. What are you doing? Okay, red storage rack. Are you sure? Kind of. Okay, add that. Inspection tools, nope, that's the wrong one. Inspection tools is the wrong guy. I want to close this. Oh, click on the basket. Okay, toggle button. Got it. I would like one of these. The loader conveyors is what we really need to make the, to be able to put anything into the shelves automatically. So I kind of think that's what we're going to do. You don't have enough, so the red storage rack is probably going to be a wishful thinking, but you have enough if you don't get these pallets. And I think you're buying enough stuff that you really don't have to check either of those out. So this is what we're going to get. Okay, let's upgrade our stuff here a little bit and see what we can automate to our advantage. So this is the loader. The loader is nice. You should have got another curve. Sure. Well, I didn't get another curve, so deal with it. Let's just unpack this one, and we're going to pick it up. Yes, it sounds great. Effectively, what you have to do is just put it in a thing. I don't know if this works, if I put it this way, or if I have to put it the original way, but we're just going to try it that way, and use the storage rack that we did get from upgrading into this section, and that looks good. R to rotate you just like that, and that should now put stuff on here. Cool! It may actually work. we may be lucky. So that's the first one. Okay, what's the next guy? Excuse me, coming through. That's a scanner. We're going to get to that. There's another storage rack. Honestly, put that to the side for now. You may or may not want to use that for something. But before you just leave it here, at least erect it. Because knowing you, you're probably just going to put that on a conveyor belt and then forget that that wasn't really a package that you were supposed to put anywhere. So that is fine. And this is the thing that I actually wanted to try. If I pick you up and do this, how does it work? I don't want to rotate you. Where do I place you? See, I was hoping that I could take this and run through the section and just... Okay, so it won't let me automate it this much, but I was hoping I could just put it, or kind of just run through the lines and be like, click, 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 but I guess that's only for the automated scanner. Good to know, because now I feel like it's less useful than I was hoping it would be. But now you know too, because unless I don't know how to interact with this, if I click E, yeah, I can only place and rotate. I cannot do anything else, which means at that point, what's the point here, right? Anyways, plop it over here next to the keypad, and we'll just see what happens. So does this kind of work? I think this all kind of works, which is great. What do we do with this one? Your weight is good. You want to go to Matin. Perfect. And then how does this work? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is not what I wanted this thing to do. Because if I have to do this every single time, then that's annoying. I don't know that that is much faster than the other way that I can already do things. So, a little disappointing there, but let's just, I guess, see what we're going to do with this. There's so much work to do. Maybe this is actually indeed going to help us. The Congradi is in fact a correct place, so we can just continue doing this. Something that I was thinking about, that's truck thing. Don't put it on the wrong thing. Yeah, our truck is kind of getting out of control, but not much we can do about that right now. Something that I was hoping is this. Let's see. This may require a little bit of other reset of things, but I would like to be able to see these packages. So if I go here and zoom out and put that one here, it kind of worked, and I'm expecting it to get refilled. Martine sounds right. That looks good. The weight is good, and we can just move you over here and kind of put you to the side and then get the next package. That's what I was hoping, that I don't have to zoom in and out all the time. Although this is a very, very that one's invalid. Unsanitary, not unsanitary, but my desktop is getting a little wild, which is not ideal. Plus, I can't see this line anymore, which... Is that really helpful? Hard to say. Hard to say. Did we actually get through all of them? No. Someone has to be stuck somewhere. We're gonna get to the bottom of that one too. But let's just keep on going with what we had so far. Really? There you go. That was green, that was good, that was checking, that was this, and that was train. Train is here. At least train is going to give us a lot of money tomorrow. I think today is Sunday, and I'm still a little confused where my overview is supposed to be of what can go where when. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's just keep going. Yes, I know why you're still here. Let's check out what we were able to do. We got a couple extra trash bags here and there, but no, just kidding. That's not what we hear. It is not as big as I thought it would be. Okay? We are here. Everything is automated. These are all scanners lined up, doing the things that they're supposed to do, and they work. Absolutely. 100% they work. All of this works. I can click this button, got a couple upgrades, and stuff just comes in. The thing that I found a little interesting is you need quite a bit of upgrades for these things to actually work faster than what you can do. The thing that we have right now, as these packages just go through here, and it would be really cool if you just stand on top of one and it just goes through, but there you go. There's a red button, not a red button, but a red icon, and we'll go over there and says, nope, you're invalid, go away. And there's a sticker printer actually over there, so there's no more manual labor for me, which is pretty cute. Here's one that's just like, yep, you're good, just go this way. And this one will actually follow pretty much all the way to the end, which is this the acceptance line, of course, because that's where it sits. Goes all the way over here, goes through that green sticker magnetizer thingamabob, jiggity blah blah blah. It will do things, okay? It will just apply a green sticker because it goes through. And then we have these two sorters. The sorters are, for example, there. Can I go closer? No. This one goes to the airport, or to the airplane cargo, and that one goes directly into the thing, which is cute. But also, if you're wrong, you will go this way. If you are, I guess, all others. There we go. Other. The other two, which is just train and truck, goes over here. Ship goes over there, by the way, as you can see over right here. And it just goes here, and if it's truck, goes that way. If it's train, it goes this way, and then it goes onto that thing. But as you can see, things are actually relatively slow. You can upgrade all of these. You can go up and say, I want to upgrade you. I can't upgrade you, but I could upgrade you for 5,000. Now, you can make a lot of money now. It's like literally a ton of money every single day. And this starts moving. And the next truck is actually not even ready yet. And there's a lot of stuff possible. But I am surprised by how much... how slow they actually are. The sorters in the back are fast-ish, and what I can do here is just throw stuff in the general direction of good or bad, and that will definitely speed everything up that we have going on here. But where's the fun in that? Here's truck one, which I'm not using the truck side over here anymore, and the game is a little silly with where it waits for packets, because it always wants 1.5 spots in between before it moves anything. But that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You're red, you can go here. You're red, you can go here. We can help a little bit. And these just all go in the same direction, and that's pretty easy. and still satisfying, but it's a little different. It's a little... You can speed up a lot if you do anything manual, unless you have a lot of money and then you upgrade all of these things. But this is all working perfectly fine. I have a couple extra units sitting over here and they're doing their thing. Cool. So they're doing their thing. What else is going on? Let's look at the shop. I found that contracts were going down a rabbit hole of not that fun. 6 parcels that are inspected and valid. Okay, this one's fine. 1 parcel must be valid with approval stickers applied. That's also fine. That's just like the first initial ones. But here we have all parcels must be invalid with denial stickers applied. All serial numbers must be invalid. That is very manual to go through and figure out which one of these is actually right and wrong. And I was like, you know what? That's a lot of work. Also, you want, well, 2 parcels for 445 is not bad, but to find those takes quite some time. This one was 4 parcels for 260 that is valid to go to Kristen. You get more money if you put it down a chute. So I didn't want to do that one anymore. But there are a lot of contracts and you can knock yourself out doing whatever you want to do here. License-wise, I do own all the licenses now. Stamp authentication was one of the bigger ones, and you can see everything that we have over here. Stamp is this one. Just they have stickers on the side now, and there's a scanner out there that will tell you is this valid or not valid. And they're at least not stupidly hidden. Like, it's pretty obvious when they're invalid, and it's pretty obvious when they're not invalid. It's not just like one little star missing somewhere. It's actually all of it's wrong. And I can appreciate that a lot. Let's put this one over here. So that's nice. One of the things that I found interesting is this guy. It says required. Inspection required. And that's one of the, that was the last one that I actually automated. And as you can see, that's an icon. That's a sticker that's not valid. That stamp is bad. But what you do is you hop over here to your desk. You have this new inspection tool. You take over your cutter and you look. What do you have in here? Chopped tomatoes. Okay. Coke. Okay. More tomatoes? Oh, sugar soda water. Yummy. It should be illegal, but it's not. And this one looks like peanut butter or something. There you go. So that is all allowed. But there are some prohibited items like gas canister, bleach and chemicals, loose batteries, cash, and knives. And you just have to find them. And if you find everything is fine, you can just repack it and approve it like before. And if you find it's invalid, like this one's, the sticker is bad, you just put it over here. I don't have to do this. I don't have to put the sticker on here anymore. I actually don't have to use this desk anymore at all. All I have to do is go over here and let the this guy take care of it for me. So we're just going to sit right here, and the guy comes through. So it's like anything that goes under me, gonna get a red sticker. You just maybe heard it. There's the red sticker applied to it. Beautiful. That's how it happens. So yeah, everything is nice and automated and pretty cute. There are other things. For example, well, we had the contents, the cargo type. I found the days when stuff is being shipped. Saturday, Sunday is really only trucks, which we did get an expansion over here that has an extra just truck chute, which is probably a good thing for certain situations. You still have to pay billing, just you have to pay for stuff for reasons. Upgrades, there's a lot. You can get more delivery items or faster, but if I can't handle them, that doesn't work. Delivery size, 2 parcels per, an additional 2, that's 5 now. Yeah, I still can't handle more. Conveyor deliveries, that was a big one that I didn't have in a demo. But this is the one that actually pulled stuff out of the trucks. That's what you see over here. So you don't manually have to put stuff on the chute anymore and get vertigo while you're doing that. So that's actually kind of exciting, I gotta say. And this is pretty nice. Well, 3 inspected ones. There was a note somewhere along the lines that says the more warehouse space you have, the more pre-inspected parcels will arrive, which I'm like, okay, cool. So I just started kind of going and, well, expanding as much as I could. And now we are where we are. Do we still have... Yeah, there's more for sale over there. So there's still several levels left over. I'm not sure that there's that much to buy anymore. Because if you look at this, yeah, there's an upgrade, automatic exports. That's cute. Once it's full, it ships and you don't have to click a button anymore. Not that big of a deal for me. Something I didn't get to, and I will encourage you to figure out what it is this launcher over here, the launch conveyor. I'm assuming it throws stuff somewhere. I do not know where it throws it and what that's supposed to do, but it would be pretty cool if you can put one approximately here and just aim straight for the chute over there, so you don't have to use, for example, the bridge conveyor. That would be nice, right? Other than that, here's a content inspection diverter, so you have some options to say, how do I want to set up my conveyor belts? How do I want my factory to work? and what goes where. The unloader conveyor, technically you could push everything on top of a thing and then unload it by either bringing the shelf over there, which I'm going to do right now because this shelf is already full, and this is the train, actually not the train, but the truck shelf. I'm actually going to do this. It's 17 o'clock, which means nobody else is going to come through. Let's get this unloader conveyor, and I'm going to get 3 of them. Do I have enough money for that? 1,800? Yes, I barely have enough money for that, which is perfect. And I can show you another little trick that I learned along the way that may help you when you're playing the game. And yeah, these guys are just going to figure it out. I don't think anything is stuck anywhere, so that should all be good. Let's get you out. Take our pallet that is way too big for the door, but just ignore that. And you can put as many packages as you're allowed to, which in this case, 6 on this guy, on here, and just say, yep, we're good to go. Bring them out here. And this, it's simply just a temporary solution because at some point you should have enough money to put enough conveyor belts to cover the whole warehouse with whatever you want to do. Conveyor unloader, yeah, you put that on the other side and it unloads the things when you bring it over here. E to pick it up, R to rotate it. The controls are wonderful, honestly. And the whole time while I played, and I played, what, less than 20 hours, but maybe 15 hours or so. I am on day 18. In the time that I did play, I lost 2 items. Everything else is still exactly where it was before, and it's still working exactly where it was intended. But now I can do simple things like, well, looks like the truck one is waiting for something. And oh, these conveyor loaders, the red ones, are actually really nice because instead of dumping the packets on the ground, like the normal conveyors do, these ones just stop loading. I was just like, well, there's nothing to load here, so I guess I'm going to be just done with the thing that you gave me, and there you go. Not sure if you noticed, but that is a larger rack than the other racks that I used before, just in case you're curious. And the other different sized ones, and that is all nice. But this is really it. You build a large factory that handles packets. Woohoo, some might say, or nice, is what others may say. I had a lot of fun playing this. I feel like there's another 20 days or so of activity, and you can you can min-max this whole factory floor. There's so much space to do whatever you want to do. I highly recommend getting a sorter for each door. And I don't know how many more doors we get. It's possible that there's some more doors coming up over here. But I also don't want to ruin the whole game for you just because I could. How about you play it a little bit and let me know what you think, and let me know what you encounter along the way. And then maybe someone else has something else to say about it. But that's what we have. Conveyor belt simulator. Wait, warehouse, Amazon warehouse simulator. The factory simulator. Everything that needs to be simulated simulator. Shipping simulator? The conveyor belt simulator. It is a factory builder, no question. But there's so much more going on here than just a factory. And I had a lot of fun. Look at all these scanners doing the scanny things. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again when I see you again for another game or the same game. And until then, have fun, good luck, and ship your parcels. Bye-bye.